You guys have walk. You guys are going to pay me.
Oh yeah, I know that.
The boisterous and vibrant city of Cotonou is every traveler's delight, and my case was not an exception. Unlike the sleepy and laid-back capital, Porto Novo, Cotonou takes the shine as the most vibrant city which houses the seat of power in the West African country of Benin Republic. Hi guys, my name is Walker and I'm a Nigerian journalist and travel YouTuber currently on an adventure from Lagos to Cape Verde by road. In the course of this journey, I'm going to be crisscrossing 16 West African countries by road, and you and I know that's not going to be so easy. Now, this journey is a self-funded project which I tag Project Travel Africa. In each of the countries that I visit, I intend to show you what is unique about them, the people, their women, their food, and every other thing that has to do with their lifestyle. So, if you want to travel this journey with me, one way you can get to support me is by subscribing to my channel, and it's absolutely free. You can also like this video so that we can get to reach more audience on YouTube. And then don't forget to comment your thoughts in the comment section. You know, if there are special things you want me to show you about a particular country, all you have to do is just comment it in the comment section so that I will feature that in my next video. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment. This journey is about to begin and is going to be something very, very explosive. So stay tuned and I'll see you. I arrived Cotonou on Wednesday night from Porto Novo for the second phase of my West African road trip from Lagos to Cape Verde by road. And what I saw as a Nigerian Lagos-based YouTuber surprised me. And if you watch this video till the end, you will find out why I said so. And today I am in Cotonou, and unlike the sleepy capital of Porto Novo, Cotonou is quite lively, is bustling, and it's really crazy here, guys. So I just stepped out of my hotel, and today I want to see what Cotonou has in stock for me, and I'm going to be visiting places like the graffiti, the Amazon statue, and I'm also going to be visiting the most popular market, the most popular open market in Africa. It is called the Dantokpa market. In fact, from what I understand, Dantokpa market makes, you know, it makes let me say about 1 billion CFA daily turnover. That's really huge, and this is the only market that was actually featured on the Netflix project. So I want to show you what life looks like here in Cotonou. In the course of today, like I said, after Dantokpa market, I'm also going to be trying some of the street foods in Cotonou randomly. There's no, order, and after that, if it is possible, because this is the rainy season and it could rain anytime, if it is possible, I'm also going to try and probably visit Gamvi, the floating slum there. So if you want to know and experience Cotonou with me, stay locked to the channel, subscribe to the channel so that you can follow me through all of my journey, and that's one way you can get to support me on this trip, because man, it's not easy. This is quite capital intensive, and then the inconveniences involved traveling across West Coast, the West African countries by road is really crazy. So I just need all of the support that I can get, guys. So like this video so that I can get to reach more audience on YouTube, and then comment your thoughts in the comment section. See you on the. It is often said that as the economic capital of Benin Republic, Cotonou is more organized and cleaner than Lagos, with a more pleasant airport experience. While Lagos is a major economic and cultural hub, Cotonou is highlighted for its focus on cleanliness, orderliness, and a more welcoming atmosphere. especially at the airports. Frequently, a major point of comparison between Lagos and Cotonou is the airport experience. Some media reports describe Cotonou's airport as cleaner, better designed, and with more professional and friendly staff, contrasting with experiences reported in Lagos airports. Popular opinion suggests that most travelers and residents hold a strong opinion that Cotonou exhibits a greater degree of cleanliness and order compared to Lagos. And as someone who has experienced both cities, I can without any fear of favor affirm that Cotonou is not only more orderly than Lagos, but the country places a higher and exceptional value on its cleanliness that you can hardly spot drops of refuse or deaths on the streets. Under the distinguished leadership of President Patrice Talon, Cotonou is fast developing into a futuristic city, housing multi-billion-dollar investments across the world and attracting more foreign investments than ever before. From the iconic skyscrapers to world-class housing estates crafted with cutting-edge design and international flair, the skyline of Cotonou is being redefined with unmatched architectural excellence. If you have watched this video till this point, please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already done so. Turn on post notifications so that you can get to be notified each time I drop new videos. Like this video so that we can reach more people on the platform, and lastly, don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments section. Cotonou continues to embrace massive turnaround even as the government of Benin Republic continues to revamp major tourist sites within the country in preparation to host its independence in August 1, 2025 and the Voodoo Festival in January 10, 2026. Alright guys, so explore Cotonou with me. Watch this video till the end and let me know what you feel about Cotonou. So guys, on my way to see the Amazon statue in the city of Cotonou, I bumped into Abraham Amosu, a skating professional and multiple medalist who is also the current coach of Cotonou Skate Academy. And together with his friends, they gave me a warm welcome to Cotonou.
Championship, West African
medal.
Yes.
Oh, so
Many times.
many times.
Yes, and I become the first, the top. Yes, the top athlete in Benin. Yes,
You
the same in West Africa and African Championship.
wow. So how many medals you won?
I can't count. Maybe 50.
15.
50. 50.
50.
Yes,
You.
50. Yes. Because in our sport, there are many races. When we do a championship, we can do maybe 4 or 5 races. So we have many chances to have many medals.
So now you are a coach
Yeah, now I'm a coach of Benin Republic, and I have I'm coach in my club.
in your club.
Yes, I have a club too.
You have a club.
Yes,
What's the name of the club?
Cotonou Skate Academy.
Wow. Hi guys, currently I want to witness the Amazon statue. This Amazon statue is a symbol of respect for the Benin Republic women. We call them the Dahomey women. You know, Benin Republic used to be called Dahomey. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, can you just imagine what I can see here in front of my camera? Guys, I am standing right on the feet of the Amazon statue here in Cotonou. This statue right here is more like an homage to the women of valor of Dahomey, the old Dahomey kingdom. Of course, you guys know that Dahomey used to be, or the Republic of Benin was used to be Dahomey kingdom, you know, back in the days. So these women of valor, you know, the Dahomey women are they're more like an elite military group
that were very fierce and they were bold to fight for their rights. You know, when it looks like the men were tired, these women stood up for their rights. And that is why this statue right here, that is totally made of bronze and standing at over 30 meters high, is more like an homage to the old Dahomey women of valor. In the course of this trip from Lagos to Senegal, I am going to be encountering a whole lot of people, cultures, characters, humans of different shapes, sizes, and character. If you want to join me on this trip through the lenses of my camera, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video so that I can get to reach more people on YouTube. Comment your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget, it's not the end of the day and I'm still taking you around Cotonou. But first, let me take you around the statue of the Amazons of Dahomey. Don't forget, my name is Walker and I'm here on Walker Diary. So welcome, join me. So from here, my next stop was the Dantokpa market, and I went there in the company of my new friends and subscribers, Atinuke and her sister Ife, who I also met there in Cotonou. We connected and automatically we became friends.
What did you say?
3,500 now. 1,000.
You said 3.
500.
1,000.
So that's 6.
And there. This market is very busy, so eat anything you like. This is what they say this is.
What's the name? Cassava.
What's the name?
What's the name?
This is not the one you mentioned just now.
Boy, I'm taking one. So it's 5.
Suppose you drink, they take this thing off. This is the popular Dantokpa market. Tokpa market.
Yeah, Tokpa market.
In Cotonou.
Cotonou, yeah.
And there's something they say about this market that is featured in Netflix, in the Netflix movie. I'm trying to remember. Okay, maybe we'll try and see what that movie is. But this market, right, it contributes like seriously to their GDP. That the economy of Benin Republic is largely based here on the success of this market. So they make up to like $1 billion CFA in a day. Turnover. So in this market, you have to be very, very smart. But
You want to try?
But I still have one in my mouth, so.
2.5.
2.5. Hi, this guy. How much you selling? How much you selling? 1.5 is good, my guy. I know. It resembles take away pack, but 1.5 good, I beg. My guy, talk with me. No, you be like say you don't sell them, sir.
I want to buy this too. This one or this one? How much is this one? Huh? 1,000.
1.5.
If you ain't got to move something.
How much is this one?
That one 1.5.
My guy. No, in got to sell it. What you done? How you going to buy?
This one 700. Is this two I want to buy? Sell for me. How much will you give me the two?
Let me see the bag that you are talking about.
Bring it out. Okay. I'm not buying anything for you. Oh yeah, how much? Do you want to buy that one? You really like? Yeah. I bring you something. Come on, baby. Is it for adults?
Is it for? Say adult ni friend.
Yes.
You're talking like. Oh my God. So where are we going to now? Super. No, we almost missed our way. We almost missed our way just now. Wait. So we are calling Super. Meanwhile, it's Super. What is the name?
Super you.
No, there's a name. Huh?
Super yes, for English, super U.
Super U. Oh, super U. Okay, marché. Hey, Jesus Christ, Olugala. This one, what is it? Super U. Ube marché. In Jesus' name, everybody, we go. Now more than ever, it is time for Africans to rise up, reclaim our narrative, and tell our own stories, raw, real, and unfiltered. This belief is what fueled my journey from Lagos to Cape Verde, crossing 16 powerful and diverse West African nations in an adventure that I proudly call Project Travel Africa. So for the next 3 months, I'll be on the daring adventure, traveling through bustling cities, hidden villages, sacred traditions, and unforgettable phases, all in the effort of celebrating Africa's rich history, culture, our resilient spirit, and our unapologetic Black heritage. I am not a hero. I'm just one African telling authentic African stories that impact lives. So, if you believe in this mission and you want to be a part of it, if you want to see Africa through an African eyes, join me. Hit the subscribe button, like this video to help me reach more audience on YouTube, and most importantly, share it across social media platforms. Let's flood the internet with the true face of Africa told by us and for us. Till I see you in the next video, guys, keep being strong and don't forget, Viva Africa.